I'm Mr. Schuler, and this is Mrs. Circle, and we want to make sure that you're prepared for walking across that stage. Remember, one foot in front of the other.
I'm going to explain to you how you are going to receive your diploma. Okay, so you're going to put out your right hand, you're going to shake, and then with the other hand you're going to grab the diploma. Okay, good luck.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Don't trip.
Oh no.
I would like to tell underclassmen to just have fun. I think a lot of people spend too much time worrying about their classes, and while that's important, I think having fun is important too while you're still young.
Be nice to your peers, be nice to your family. Trust what the universe has a plan for you, and realize that high school, after this, all the drama, all the crap and stuff, it won't matter. It just won't matter.
To be yourself and to get involved with school activities, and definitely have school spirit throughout your high school career, because it makes it a lot more fun.
What would I say? I'd probably say have a more positive mindset towards school, because it's fun if you make it fun.
Don't procrastinate on homework, or especially essays. I would say don't be too scared to do things, because there's a lot of things that I missed out on because I was too scared to try, and so I'd say just go for it, I guess.
My piece of advice, which I know this is really oversaid, but don't procrastinate, because it's one of the things I wish I wouldn't have done, especially on my essays for Mrs. Kryling. I wrote many essays 4 periods before it was due, so that's just my advice, is not to procrastinate, and don't think too much about what other people are thinking about you.
My advice would just be always prioritize yourself and never compare yourself to other people.
I think I learned more that while book smarts are important, if you spend all your time cramming to study and everything, you're not going to be as prepared for the real world as if you have more common sense and you go out and get life experiences instead of just staying in and studying. That's important, but...
I learned that nothing is forever, and that also you're going to learn about yourself, and you're going to learn about really that you change, and people around you change as well.
I learned that life has a lot of challenges, and you're going to have hardships, and you just have to get through them.
I learned that I don't have to do what everyone else does to be happy, and I don't have to fit in with everyone else to be happy.
I agree with that.
I am not good at time management, especially for essays, but I guess I learned to try to be more organized, and that you do have to actually plan before you try to do things. I guess I learned to speak up more and be less dependent on others, be more independent.
I learned to stop caring about what other people thought of me as much. Coming into high school, I started out with this mindset that I needed to be what everyone thought I should be. And that really kind of messed me up. And now that I'm a senior, I'm realizing that, I wasn't as happy as I could have been through my 4 years. So be yourself and don't let other people basically tell you who to be.
Something that I learned was to always just make the best of your memories, and whatever you do, just don't regret it.
I don't really think I have a single favorite high school memory, but when I look back, the most fun that I had and most of the memories I have are from sporting events. So I would say just bonding with teams and having fun at like swim meets or track meets was probably the most fun and my most favorite memories I have.
I mean, there's a lot of good ones, just like funny things happening here and there, but definitely a lot of them probably come from football. There's a lot of funny moments, and I was spending a lot of time with like my friends and stuff, so I'd say a lot of it comes from football.
Definitely winning sectionals and regionals in baseball last year.
My favorite memory was when I was in Mr. Painter's class. I don't know what year, and the sub wouldn't let us leave.
Oh yes, that was so scary.
Being in the Mary Poppins musical, probably. It was really fun.
Yeah, and I made some friends during it.
It's hard to pinpoint a favorite memory exactly. It'd probably be Tech Week during one of, if not all of the plays that I participated in. I really liked, it's kind of a favorite memory just because of how off the wall it was, but in Girl Crazy, my freshman year, during that play, the second performance was just awful. We had someone miss an entire page of lines. One of our leads had food poisoning, and after he got off stage, we just run to the bathroom it was hilarious, because we're just back there like, oh my gosh, everything's going wrong, and no one knew about it outside in the audience. They didn't see the inner turmoil of everyone in the back. It was absolutely fantastic.
Make stuff fun. I mean, people, you can't expect everyone to pay attention. That's not going to happen. So my advice is just try to make it fun for the people that do care and do want to pay attention, and because you can't change work ethic. I mean, you could try, and you could try to program it into people, but you just can't. It just comes from them.
Engage with students, please. You want them to love the subject. I know that that's what my favorite teachers have done, and that's why I'm going into the fields of study that I want to, because that's what my teachers did with me.
To not give as much homework, because no students like that, and they'll like you a lot more if you're just nice and don't give homework.
Well, I feel like being a teacher is kind of hard anyways, but maybe try to talk with the students to figure out what works best for them before planning like an assignment or a lesson, and then maybe talking to other teachers to see if there's big things going on.
To my teachers, don't assign so much homework every night. All of the other teachers are like, we don't think your other teachers are going to assign this much homework, so we'll give you this much homework. And they are actually assigning the same amount. We have lives, too, outside of school. So we'd like to live while we're young and not be stuck inside doing a whole bunch of homework questions.
My advice would just be a role model for your students and always just try and understand what they're trying to say to you. So.
I'm just excited to see where things go. I'm pretty excited. I'm also nervous about going to college, but I'm excited to see how that goes. I'm ready to see what else is out there.
Making money. I'm excited for that. Being able to go to the gym more, that'd be nice. I'm pretty excited for that.
To continue playing baseball in college and to stay in touch with people from here that I'm still friends with.
I'm most excited for walking at graduation and just starting that college life. So.
I'm excited to live on my own and have the freedom to work where I want, live where I want, do what I want. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited for the freedom as well.
Personally, I'm most excited about living on my own because I've never been able to do that before, obviously. I'm still a kid. But just learning what I like personally and how my schedule is going to run as an adult is very exciting to me, as well as hopefully my future job working in the true crime field.
I'm excited to go and make a lot of new friends, meet new people, and just thrive, I guess, outside of this small pond.
I would say I didn't really get senioritis my senior year. I would have just said that I was a big procrastinator for all of my school, so it never really hit me as hard since I've been doing that forever, as far as I can remember.
6th grade is when it hit. 6th grade, I had guided study, so I just did my homework during then, and I often never do my homework at home. I just do it at school. So
I'd say 2nd semester it really hit, probably, yeah.
My freshman year.
Mine was like kind of recent, like 2 weeks ago maybe. I just didn't want to do anything else.
Like a couple months ago, because I stopped doing some of my homework. Yeah, literally, especially math. But like it's been really bad this past like month. Yeah. Like in April, as soon as we got back from spring break, it was like I don't want to do anything.
Senioritis hit me like a month ago, I want to say.
Literally August.
For me, it hit really bad at the 3rd 9 weeks, and now I'm just trying to get everything done.
Congratulations, class of 22. Thanks for letting us be your sponsors, and good luck, have fun, and just do your very best for the rest of your life.
Good luck in your future endeavors, and we appreciate you being one of the greatest classes we've ever had. We appreciate you, and we hope that you enjoy life, and we look forward to seeing you be successful.
So to whom it may concern, I know you guys are getting ready to graduate, and I am very ecstatic for you. Words of wisdom. I shared 3 words of wisdom, but I think the most important one would probably be my 3 R's, and that's rules without a relationship lead to rebellion. That will probably follow you for the rest of your life, because we all have rules that we have to obey, whether it's going to be law enforcement, government in some way, or even your parents. So there's always rules. There has to be a relationship, and I think we've actually lost that here in the United States somewhat, not just with the government, but maybe in the family a little bit with relationships. I think we need to get back to that, because without those relationships, those rules are not going to mean anything, and that leads to rebellion. And we know that from previous history, and we know that from today, and I hope we will not experience more of that in the future, and that's where you come in, because you are our future. So jot that down in your mind there. Go ahead and let your cerebellum go ahead and soak that in. Rules without a relationship lead to rebellion. But on a lighter side, enjoy yourselves. If you don't know what you're going to be or what you're going to do, that's okay. And because it took me 10 years in the military, in the Air Force, and then I decided to get out and become a teacher, so it's fine. So I was like the oldest freshman on the campus. I was 29 years old. Okay? That's all I have. All right? God bless.
Hi, class of 2022. My name is Bill Scheidler, Mr. Scheidler. I'm sitting here in my thinking chair reflecting on words of wisdom to give you young people. Enjoy the moments, each and every moment. Take advantage of opportunities. Say yes. Be prepared to say no at times. But remember to say yes as well. And remember that tomorrow is always a new day. And forever I wish you the best. Go Delphi.
Alright, so my advice for students that are planning to go to college is unfortunately the same as a lot of parents. You should get involved in at least one extracurricular while you're there, especially if you're going to a bigger school, just because it's so easy to get lost among the thousands of people. So people going to Purdue, for example, find a smaller group that you can make friends within, because it's impossible otherwise. And it feels like you can skip class a lot. Don't.